Well, hello, Whitewater campers. Welcome to week 2 of camp. We're so glad you're here. Did you guys enjoy our first week of camp?
Boy, I did. I really did. My favorite part of the camp was this week was making a tie-dye shirt. Really cool, man.
Yes, that was one of my favorite parts too, Brooks. Do you like how mine turned out?
Yeah, looks great. Great.
Thanks, campers. We loved getting to make tie-dye shirts with you. And if you made a tie-dye shirt with us last week, send us a photo of it, and we might have it show up in our service next week so you can let everybody see it.
Oh, yeah, and I would love to see how all the boys and girls shirts turn out. I bet they're really cool. So, Miss Sandy, what parable, now I didn't say parable, are we learning about this week at camp?
Great question, Brooks. This parable is one of my favorites. It's called the parable of the lost sheep.
A lost sheep? Oh, I like sheep. They're sort of one of my favorite animals. And I like the way they say, bah, bah.
All of the campers are going to think you're a lost sheep, Brooks. Campers, can you baa like a sheep? Wow, you guys almost convinced me you were all sheep instead of campers.
Let's go check out today's skit and story. But before we do, Whitewater campers, can you help us say our camp cheer?
All right, here we go.
Camp is great.
Camp is good. Let's learn to walk like Jesus would. Amen.
The parable of the lost sheep. All kinds of people came to listen to Jesus' stories. Some were good and some were bad, but Jesus welcomed everyone. One man asked, "Why do you spend so much time with bad people?" Jesus told this story to explain. There once was a shepherd with 100 sheep. He led them to places where they could find fresh grass. He made sure they always found water to drink. He took great care of his flock. Every night, the shepherd counted all the sheep, making sure they were safe. But one night, he counted, as usual, all the way from 1 to 99. But the last sheep was missing. One sheep must have wandered away and got lost. The shepherd cared for the missing sheep as much as for the rest. He had to try to find the one that was lost. He knew the 99 sheep would be safe together, so he set out to look for the lost sheep. The shepherd searched all over the hills for the lost sheep. He looked down holes, between rocks, and under bushes. Time passed and he didn't hear a bleat or a baa, but the shepherd did not give up. At last, a tiny sound. Baa! He followed the sound. It grew louder, and there was the missing sheep. The shepherd was very happy. He gently picked the sheep up, he put it across his shoulders, and he carried it all the way home. Then the shepherd called out to his friends, "My sheep went astray and it lost its way, but now it's here. Let's raise a cheer." And they all had a party to celebrate. When you lose something precious, aren't you pleased to find it? Jesus asked the people listening to him. That's just like God, he said. And that's why I spend time with people who have taken the wrong path and those who are in trouble. God is like the shepherd in this story, and we are all his sheep. When someone comes back to God, he is overjoyed. He doesn't want anyone to be lost.
That story was awesome. Hey, thanks for acting out that skit, Novella. Great job, Wes. Great job, Jada. Great job, Wes. I'm so glad that the shepherd found his lost sheep. I was really getting worried there for a minute. I didn't think they were ever going to find him. But he found them. That shepherd was really good.
Yeah, he was. That shepherd really cared about all of his sheep, didn't he, Brooks?
Yep.
And even with 100 sheep, the shepherd knew if one was missing. That's exactly how Jesus feels about us.
He does? What do you mean, Miss Hannah? I'm not a sheep.
Well, in this story, Jesus is the shepherd and we are the sheep.
Oh.
If one of us is lost, Jesus will never stop looking for us until he finds us. And when he does, he will be filled with so much joy. He cares about each and every one of us and loves us so much.
Just like the shepherd loves his sheep, right?
Yes, Brooks, just like the shepherd loves and takes care of his sheep, God will always love and take care of us.
I think that was a really important lesson, Miss Hannah. I don't think I will forget it this time.
Hello, welcome. My name is Dr. Insidious. Last name Insidious, first name Doctor. But I am a PhD in criminal activities, and today I have brought you here to witness the next hatching of my incredible doomsday plan. You might have heard of me from some other famous criminal activities, such as the 2012 stealing of a Seattle Seahawks football. Of course, not the actual football, one of those little miniature ones. But still, you probably heard about it, and now you get to witness, all of you, the millions of people watching, my next criminal doomsday plan. What I have here are some doomsday paper airplanes. Why are they called doomsday paper airplanes, you ask? Oh, that's a brilliant question. I am sending each of these doomsday paper airplanes out to one of my loyal, passionate minions who will help me in the execution of my doomsday plan. Each of these paper airplanes contains secret decoded messages that no one can see except for my minions. I have almost all of them done except for one. And all of you are going to witness how to create your own doomsday airplane, so you can join me if you wish, as you probably should, in the hatching of my doomsday paradox plan. You start off by taking this doomsday airplane, and I call this specific model the Doomsday Hornet. You start off by folding it in half. So you're going to take the edges, match them up in the corners, very important, and then you're going to fold it all the way in half. Now you're going to unfold it, and you're going to use the middle line as a guide for making the rest of the plane. You're going to take the top right corner and you are going to fold it down into the center fold that you just created, meeting right in the middle, and then fold that all the way down. You're going to take the top left corner, fold that all the way down as well, meeting in the middle. Make sure you get that a nice fold at the top. So you should have something that looks like that for now, like a tent. You're going to turn that tent and turn it into what looks like an envelope by taking the top and folding it all the way down to where the top corner meets in the middle of the paper. See how it looks like an envelope? That's what we want there. Then you are going to fold it out on itself. And starting with one side, you're going to fold this all the way down. And do the same thing on the other side. You almost have a Doomsday Hornet. You should have something that looks like this. After that, you are going to fold one more time, lining up at the bottom. Same thing on the other side. It might be tough to fold, but you have to use your criminal mastermind strength. Push it all the way down. And you should have something that looks like this. It unfolds, and voila! You have yourself a Doomsday Hornet. To secure it even further, you can use some Scotch tape and tape it on the bottom, if you prefer to. Make sure that your wings are higher than the middle of the plane, just like you see a bird flying or an actual airplane flying. It helps make it fly even better. And great Doomsday airplanes must fly to perfect precision. Now that we have our entire fleet of Doomsday paper airplanes, including our latest rendition, the Doomsday Hornet, we now need to send these airplanes out to all of my loyal minions so they can all receive the secret Doomsday message. So we're gonna start off throwing this one. Oh, this one's to Carl. Carl, perfectly over there. James and Eustace, Yosemite, and Jack Kataya. And this one looks like it's to Alex. Good. And finally, Mo. We'll see. Oh no! Our Doomsday Hornet just crash landed right in front. Well, we got the rest out. We got Carl, we got Kevin, we got Eustace, we got Yosemite. I mean, this plan should be just fine if we don't have one of my minions. It's okay. I mean, Mo isn't an integral part of this plan. I mean, the rest should probably do just fine. Mo, I guess we'll just have to stay home. But this makes me think of the parable of the lost sheep in Matthew, where the shepherd leaves the 99 sheep so that he can go rescue the one sheep, because that one sheep is important. And I guess Mo, despite his short stature and his stinky stench, he is a vital part of this Doomsday plan. I have to go rescue this paper airplane and get it to Mo. That's it. We have to do it. Let's go. All right, we have found the crash-landed Doomsday Hornet, and we're going to try this again. Mo, this needs to get to you. You are a valued member of my evil minion staff, just like every one of them is. And I hope that you find this and we can complete this Doomsday mission together. Fly, fly away.
Is it time for some camp songs? I'm ready for a song.
Yes, it is, Brooks. Let's go sing some camp songs with Michael.
Yay!
Well, hey kids, how's week 2 of camp going? Oh wow, that good? That's pretty awesome. Well, hey, we thought we'd sing some songs around the campfire, and we always gotta do our warm-up first. You guys remember the watermelon jelly bean song?
I bet you guys do.
Miss Hannah, do you remember the watermelon jelly bean song?
I might need a little bit of help on this from you guys.
Okay, let's start out slow, nice and slow to get started. Ready?
Ready.
Oh, if I were watermelon jelly bean, I'd live at the bottom of the sea. I'd drink root beer and swim and dance with the fishes at the bottom of the sea. Oi! A little bit faster.
Let's do it.
Oh, if I were watermelon jelly bean, I'd live at the bottom of the sea. I'd drink root beer and swim and dance with the fishes at the bottom of the sea. Oi! Faster. Oh, if I were watermelon jelly bean, I'd live at the bottom of the sea. I'd drink root beer and swim and dance with the fishes at the bottom of the sea. Oi! Faster. Oh, if I were watermelon jelly bean, I'd live at the bottom of the sea. I'd drink root beer and swim and dance with the fishes at the bottom of the sea. Oi! Faster. Oh, if I were watermelon jelly bean, I'd live at the bottom of the sea. I'd drink root beer and swim and dance with the fishes at the bottom of the sea. Oi!
Oh, that was a fast one, you guys.
That was pretty fast, guys. Whew. Well, I'm feeling warmed up.
Me too.
Okay, but we warmed up our voices. Now we gotta warm up our bodies. So this next song has a lot of motions to it. And you have to watch Miss Hannah really closely to learn all the motions. We're gonna shake our neighbor's hands, we're gonna pat our neighbor's heads, and we're gonna bump our neighbor's rump. So if you got friends or brothers or sisters in the room, it's time to dance. You ready?
Yes,
All
I'm
right.
ready.
Oh, shake a neighbor's hand, shake a hand next to you, shake a neighbor's hand and sing along. Shake a neighbor's hand, shake a hand next to you, shake a neighbor's hand and sing. Singing ah la 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 hallelujah, ah la 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 hallelujah, ah la 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 hallelujah, ah la 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 hallelujah. Bump a neighbor's head, bump a head next to you, pat a neighbor's head, then sing along. Pat a neighbor's head, pat a head next to you, pat a neighbor's head and sing. Singing la 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 hallelujah, ah la 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 hallelujah, ah la 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 hallelujah, ah la 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 hallelujah. Oh, bump a neighbor's rump next to you, bump a neighbor's rump and sing along. Bump a neighbor's rump next to you, bump a neighbor's rump and sing. We're singing ah la 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 hallelujah, ah la 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 hallelujah, ah la 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 hallelujah, ah la 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 la. Repeat after me. I said ayo,
Ayo,
doodly bop,
doodly bop,
doodly 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 doo,
doodly 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 doo,
doodly doodly bop bop,
doodly doodly bop bop.
ayo,
Ayo,
doodly bop,
doodly bop,
doodly 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 doo,
doodly 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 doo,
doodly doodly bop bop.
doodly doodly bop
Say
bop.
la 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 hallelujah, ah la 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 hallelujah, ah la 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 hallelujah, ah la 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 la. Good singing, everybody.
Wow, it's really fun.
That was really fun.